Sorry, guys. Okay. What's up, you guys? My hair's kind of crazy today, so don't laugh. Okay, it don't matter. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. My name is Nicole and I'm an addict, and my sobriety date is July 13th of 2015, and I'm currently utilizing medically assisted treatment, which I'm on Suboxone. I've been on Suboxone for about 4 years. Hey, Margie. Margie, do you know that when I was growing up, my little sisters called me Coley and Cole? So if any of you guys want to call me Cole or Coley, I have no problem with that because my baby sisters always called me Cole. Hey, Shay, what's up, girl? So come on in, everybody. Come on in. Have a seat. Pull up a chair. Don't forget to greet your neighbor. And let's have a chat. So first of all, let me tell you guys my background a little bit for those of you guys that are new to the channel. So my name's Nicole. I'm an addict. My sobriety date, like I said before, is July 13th of 2015. You guys, I've got to take down my stockings, or my, whatever those are called, and I have to take my tree down. I haven't taken it down yet. Y'all don't laugh at me. Okay, so I'm on Suboxone. I've been on Suboxone for about 4 years. Now, the reason I got on Suboxone, you guys, was because when I came out of treatment, my son was in foster care. Okay, so my son got taken because of my addiction. Me and my husband were both in active addiction. We weren't married yet. We're just boyfriend and girlfriend, you know. But we had been together for like 6 years back then. So, our son got taken from us because of our addictions. And when I came out of treatment, my husband had just gotten a job. And, oh, are you buffering? Y'all let me know if it's buffering or if the connection is okay, and I'll wait. Okay, so I normally don't go live on Thursday nights, but I had a friend of mine. Hey, Marijuana Maintenance. I had a friend of mine. His name is Tim Snow, and he has a channel called Texas Prison Stories. And then I also had a new subscriber. He has a channel, and it's called Correctional Officer Prison Story. I don't know what the name of the channel is, but I'll link his channel down below. I'll link Tim's channel and the Correctional Officer's channel. So they both commented on my community tab the other day about how Suboxone is being snuck into prisons and that the prisoners are getting high on it, are abusing it. And so they asked me what my opinion on that was. And so I'm going to share with you guys my opinion on that and kind of share with you guys what I think about that. Okay, so just like anything, heroin, crack cocaine, Xanax, Wellbutrin, Suboxone, methadone, right? If there is a way to get high off of medication or abuse a medication, what are us criminal ass motherfuckers gonna do? We're gonna find a way. So I do know that there are a lot of people that probably sneak Suboxone into the prison, because the way Suboxone is it's a strip. It's flat, so you could probably like mail it, you know. I mean, I've never tried it, but I've heard stories of people like getting it through the mail or something. I don't know if that's how they do it, or sneaking it in during visitations. And kind of this is why, like, on my channel, you guys, I work really hard to share my positive experience with Suboxone, because there are so many people out there who are abusing the medication or who are having a bad experience with it because they still want to get high. Okay, so if you're in the state of mind, right, if you're in prison and you're still trying to get high and you're not trying to better your life, which a lot of us are like that when we're in prison, right? I know when I was in prison, I was getting high still. All right. I had a friend who her mom was sneaking in hydrocodones. And so she would bring me hydros, on the weekends. And so me and my friend would eat those hydros, you guys. And then I would be so afraid that I was going to get drug tested. I just knew that's what was going to happen. And I just knew they were going to drug test me and I was going to catch a disciplinary. And what would happen if I caught a disciplinary is I could have to stay longer, and I didn't want to stay longer. Let me see. Hey James, I believe Pennsylvania just passed a law that requires all prisons to treat addicts in withdrawal with Suboxone. James, I think that is amazing, amazing, amazing. Because here's the thing, you guys. You also have drug addicts who commit petty crimes. Like, for instance, I went to prison behind a probation revocation. So when I went to prison, I was in inactive addiction. Okay, so I spent 60 days in county jail, sick as a dog, coming off of Xanax, coming off of opiates, coming off of methamphetamine, coming off of all kinds of different stuff. And I have seen people almost die because of withdrawal and because the jailers would not, correctional officers, COs, whatever you want to call them, wouldn't help them, wouldn't go get them help. So just like with any medication, there are going to be people out there that abuse it, that sneak it in where it's not supposed to go. But does that mean that Suboxone is a bad medication? Does that mean that, people shouldn't be able to utilize the medication to save their lives? Absolutely not. Suboxone can be used in a therapeutic way, and it's a life-saving tool, you guys. If you're truly ready to get sober, okay, too many people have died from withdrawal. All prisons should use it. James, I absolutely agree. I agree. They should give them in jail. You're there to be held accountable for the offense you committed, not be withheld your medical shit. Exactly, Margie. Hey, Jew-Man. Yay, I'm so glad you caught the live, man. I'm so glad. And I am like literally freaking out, you guys. I don't know where all you guys are coming from, but fucking hot damn, welcome to Real Talk Recovery. I'm so excited to have you guys here. Come in, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to give my videos a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment. I always answer comments. If you're like, I don't want to comment, she won't even notice me there. I take a lot of damn time out of my day to make sure I go through and heart comments and comment back to people. So if you're one of those people that's like, I'm not going to comment, all these other YouTubers, they don't care. Comment. I will get back to you, I promise. Okay? So I take pride in connecting with the people that are on my channel because you guys mean so much to me. Like, y'all have changed my life forever. Baby, it will also show those addicts there that there is another option. Absolutely. So here, I want you guys to hear me out, okay? So Suboxone can be used to save a life. So here's what happened for me. I wanted to be sober, but I was still struggling with that obsession to use. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, you know how when you have an itch, I mean, you got an itch and you just can't reach it to scratch it? That's what it's like when you are obsessing over drugs. It's like, you want to itch it, but you can't get to it. And it's basically, you just want to get high, right? I could not stop thinking about getting high, but I knew that if I got high, I would lose my son and he would be gone from my life forever, And so I needed help. I needed something to help take my mind off of drugs. And I'm a poly addict. Like, I abuse multiple substances all at one time, basically. Like, I call myself a garbage can addict. If you got it, I'll take it. Just give it to me, okay? And so when I was getting high, it really didn't matter as long as I was getting high. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Aaron. But I like was obsessing all the time, and my son was in foster care, and it meant so much to me to make sure that I stayed sober. You know what I'm saying? And so when I came out of treatment, this is important for you guys to know. When I came out of treatment, my husband had gotten on maintenance. Okay, he had gotten on Suboxone. Hey Dino, what's up? And so when I found out he was on Suboxone, I was like, oh shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you have a significant other who is on a medication and you guys used to get high together, what are you going to do? You're going to take their medication, right? And so when I found out that my husband had got put on Suboxone, I was like, damn it. You know, like I was kind of upset because I was like, man, I don't want to be on Suboxone, right? But then I also didn't know because I had never taken Suboxone and like actually tried it, right? Like I think I had taken it whenever I was getting high before, like to substitute in between being sick, but I had never taken it and it actually like helped me therapeutically. And so I had this really bad like idea of what it was. I had this idea that it was basically this medication that you could get high on all the time, right? And so I was really upset. But I ended up giving it a try, and I'm here to tell you guys that it saved my life. I have never stayed sober this long in my whole entire life. I've almost got 5 years. I've got 4 years and I think 5 months or 6 months. Okay, that is a miracle. Do you understand? A miracle. I never in a million years thought I would not be relapsing, because I've always relapsed. And another thing is, like, I got so down on myself, and I was always just like, I'm never going to be able to stay sober. So I was already in that headspace. My son was in foster care. I was already ready to fail. Do you know what I'm saying? And so I got on Suboxone, and it really helped me to build my life back up. And now I'm tapering. And I promise you guys, the next time I go down, I will take you guys with me, and we can talk to my doctor, and you guys can meet my doctor. He's amazing. And I go back to him in February, and I'm going to go down 2 more milligrams, and then I'll be down to 2 milligrams. Can you believe that? 2 milligrams. I can't even believe it. I can't believe it. Like, I'm so proud of myself, but I'm also kind of like scared at the same time, because I want to do good. You know what I mean? I want to be sober, but then I watch all these other people who have came off Suboxone, and they are like miserable. And then I'm like, is that going to happen to me? But then I also know, I know this. I know that I have to stay positive. I know that I have to keep on focusing on staying positive, you guys, and saying, I'm going to do this. I'm going to succeed. I'm going to get off Suboxone, and I'm going to be happy, joyous, and free, right? So anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about, Suboxone being snuck into jail and prisons, and how, people that are in there are getting high. There, hold on, let me see your name. Correctional Officer Stories. That was the guy I was telling you guys about. I was talking about you when I first started the video. He has a channel, and he had commented, him and Tim Snow from Texas Prison Stories had commented about this topic, and so that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about it. Hey, just want you to know, I took your advice, and on my next drop, I get my Sunday take home. Dave! That is so awesome! I am so freaking proud of you! Good job, man! 14 years on painkillers, 1 year on heroin, 2 on oxys. I have 5 years thanks to Suboxone. I don't drink or nothing. Have my own business. Some say it's for short term. Addiction is lifelong. Whatever works. Absolutely. I absolutely agree, Jamie. Absolutely. Thank you. How's everybody doing? Great. It's the desire for a buzz. I have had a buzz every day since I was 16, and I'm 43 now. They just legalized weed in Illinois, but not for me anymore. It was crazy on the first. Dave, I'm really proud of you, man. For real. Like, honest. Just be honest. And when you go into your clinic, I'm telling you guys, it's the best thing to do. Funny you talk about drugs coming into prison. I just dropped a video about that. Oh my God, really? I was talking about it because you and Tim Snow commented about Suboxone coming into the prisons. And see, I'm on Suboxone. And so I work really hard here on my channel, Hey Merc, to like smash the stigma surrounding maintenance medication and recovery. Because in the recovery community with other recovering addicts, there's a stigma where, like, if you're not doing it the way someone else is doing it and totally abstinent, then your recovery isn't valid. And I've worked my ass off to get to where I'm at. And Suboxone saved my life. And so I'm not ever going to like have anything bad to say about it. You know what I mean? Don't be scared. Take your time. One thing I learned is not to watch other people, right? I was scared all because of what others felt and wasted years being scared of withdrawal that I never experienced. Exactly. And then what happens when I watch other people is I start comparing myself to those other people, you know? I mean, it's even like that, just like with, it's really like that with everything, you guys. It's hard to, you know, as a human being, it's hard not to see someone else. Sorry, I'm doing laundry. It's hard not to compare because you see someone else and you think, should I be doing it like that? Am I doing the right thing? Right? So, but I hope by like sharing my experience with you guys that, you know, those of you who maybe don't understand Suboxone, maybe by being here with us and seeing me and how much it's helped me, you can see like, wow, that girl right there, she's doing great and she's happy and she seems like a regular, just, you know, sober person. So I hope that it helps, you know, get rid of that stigma surrounding maintenance medication. Suboxone was big in male prisons along with methadone, but really non-existent in the female prisons. Good. Well, you know, when I was locked up, you guys, I was only locked up for a year, but the only drugs that were ever in there, like I said, was pills. And it was because some of the girls' parents or grandparents would sneak drugs into them during visitation. But I remember taking hydros with this girl, Rhonda, I was locked up with. And we took them on like a Saturday because our visitations were on Saturday. And then Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I was so afraid that I was going to get drug tested. It was like the worst. It was the worst experience. I was like, why did I do that if I knew I could get drug tested? And that's how it is when you're an addict and there could be like a consequence, like getting drug tested or losing your job or crashing your car or losing your husband or something like that, right? Just because that consequence is there doesn't mean it's going to stop you from getting high, you know, like, but what happens is enough of those negative consequences start happening, right, Dave? It doesn't matter. But when enough of those consequences start happening, what happens is it helps you to change, because then you start experiencing the shit end of the stick and you're like, you know what? I might need to make a change. I might need to do something different nowadays. That's kind of how it happened for me. It's like consequence after consequence after consequence after consequence. And then finally, the consequence of all consequences, which was losing my child, getting my son taken from me. That was the turning point for me. And I wish that didn't have to happen, but I can recognize and admit that it was what saved my life. You know, and if it wasn't for my child getting taken from me, I might not be here today. You know, so I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Hey, Jake, if you'll text me on the Real Talk Recovery phone line, I can help you find treatment, babe. 501-991-5149. Okay? And there's also, hey, Cindy, will you put the Real Talk Recovery phone line number on the comment section so Jake can get it, so Jake can see it? I had one of my girls that is in my Patreon today, her brother, she's going to do an intervention on her brother. And so she was needing help finding treatment too for her brother. So you guys, I mean, I'll do the best I can to help you with anything I can. It's 501-991-5149. So, yeah, okay. 991. There you go. Thanks, Cindy. Okay. And if any of you guys are struggling and you need to connect and you need help finding treatment, just message me. I'll help you out. One of my best friends was on 16 milligrams of Suboxone, then down to 2 milligrams. Yes, that's what I'm doing, Correctional Officer Stories. I am down to 4 milligrams, and then in February, I'm going to go down to 2 milligrams. So I'm slowly but surely inching my way down. I'm taking it real slow, though, you guys, because here's the thing. I have a son. I have a husband. I have a household. And here's the thing, like I was telling you guys before, don't compare yourself, because then you start rushing yourself and you start thinking, I need to do, that's what I do. And I get in my head, and then I'll rush myself and I'll make a mistake. So focus on what you're doing. Okay. Do what's best for you. Hey, Dave. Yeah, you can, any of you guys can text me or call me on that phone number. Okay. God, I pray we all stay strong and leave the mess in the last decade. My vision board will have health number one. Shay, I was just talking about this last night's live stream. I was telling everybody that we are going to get in shape. Real Talk Recovery. Nicole, me, I am going to get in shape. Y'all aren't going to know what to do, because give me 6 months, baby. I'm going to lose 30 pounds in 6 months. Give me 6 months. You'll see. They did a research and found out sugar is 7 times more addictive than cocaine. Soldier Steroids, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I believe it, honey. I'm addicted. You guys, listen to me. I'm addicted to everything. I am an addict in all forms, okay? I was 340 14 months ago, and now I weigh 233. Dave, I need your help. Let's do this together then. If you guys listen to me, okay? I don't feel comfortable uploading that kind of stuff here on this channel, so I'm uploading it on my Patreon. If y'all want to, come and join my Patreon and we'll get skinny together. Nicole, oh my God, me too. I like it all. Me too, girl. Okay. The thing about it is, you guys, it's like my addiction will manifest itself in any form. And so, like, when I got sober and I stopped getting high, I didn't have anything to be addicted to. So what happened? Your girl started eating. If you go back to my very first videos, right, you'll see how much thinner my face was. And I was skinnier. I was probably 25 pounds smaller when I first started this channel. And so you can see it. I mean, I can see it. I watched the videos and I was like, oh my God. That's what I feel like. I feel like when I'm talking to you guys, I look like this. Oh, we're hard on ourselves. I know. I know I'm probably more hard on myself than, other people would be, but it's the truth, and that's how I feel. So hopefully we can do this together. Hopefully I can be an inspiration to you guys. Yes, Margie, I work outside of the home. I actually have a job outside of YouTube. I wish that I could actually make money off YouTube, but that hasn't really happened for me yet. I guess you have to have like a bunch of subscribers to do that. Hey, thanks, Meryl. Thanks, Jimmy. You're awesome too. I want to help. Listen to me, you guys. Like, I want to help you guys. And if you're trying to get better and you want to get sober and you need support, all you got to do is hit me up. I'll do the best I can to help you with whatever I can, even if it's just suggestions, or if you just need some advice, yeah. What do you do? Oh, girl, Margie, I actually work in retail. I am what you call a merchandiser. So glad I found you. You give great advice from real experience. Don't stress about getting subs. How come you've decided to taper off? You may have discussed this already. Is Big Sid coming on? Yes, he's going to come on tomorrow. Today I got home too late and he has to come during the day. Oh, thanks, Dino. I appreciate it. The reason I decided to taper, honestly, you guys, like, serious as a heart attack. I just got to a point when I hit about 4 years, when I hit about 4 years sober, I started feeling like, I think I can do this on my own. Like, not on my own, but like, I think that I have a strong enough recovery program that, like, I have a support system, I have a sponsor, I have you guys, I have my meeting people, I have my doctor and my therapist, I have Dr. B. I mean, I have so many people that I talk to every single day that it's just straight recovery all day, every day. Like, I live it. I live it, breathe it, walk it, run it. I'm always in recovery mode, you guys. It's like consumes my whole entire life, which that's how it has to be for me, because when I was in my active addiction, that's how it was with my addiction. My addiction consumed my whole entire life. That's all I did was get high every day, all day. Okay, so, and when I didn't have money to do it, I would do whatever I had to do to get money, to get dope, and so I've learned through experience that I have to be in recovery mode 24/7, 7 days a week. Because when I drop down out of recovery mode, the obsession to use sneaks back in. And that's when I start getting these bright ideas that I can use just one more. And usually it comes in the form of, oh, Nicole, why don't you go get a Xanax? Just one little Xanax won't hurt. And then the next thing you know, y'all don't even want to know what would happen. If I took a Xanax, first of all, if I came on this channel, and I had a Xanax bar, y'all would be laughing y'all's asses off. Because I'd probably be cussing all y'all out. Because when I get on Xanax, I am fucking mean as hell. And don't come around me with any money in your purse and leave your purse laying around, because I'm going to jack you if I'm on Xanax. So, yeah, and listen to me, Jimmy, I have experienced that same, like, relapsing that same way so many times. It's always because I get to a point, I get comfortable, I have a job, I'm making money, I'm doing good, and then I get this idea in my head that, well, I've gotten myself this far, I don't need recovery anymore. And then the next thing you know, it is freaking crazy time. And that's what it is, you guys. It's forgetting where I come from. It's letting my ego take hold. And then I'm just like, I don't need this anymore. Hey, Jordan. You're okay? It's not really kind of, I had weight loss surgery. And oh, wow. Hey, Margie. Oh, well, 20 pounds isn't that bad, girl. At least you didn't gain it all back, right? I would give anything to be able to. I know I've heard that weight loss surgery is hard, though. I've heard that it's like really, really, I heard it tears your ass up. Like, you can't eat anything, and then you have to start, like, slowly taking little bits of food. So I actually watch a girl who had weight loss surgery. She's lost a lot of weight too. I'll tell y'all how much I weigh. Y'all want to know? Y'all don't laugh at me, okay? I weigh 222 pounds. Two. So, I want to get down to like 160. I would be, if I was 160, y'all, I would be so happy. So happy. You can eat whatever you want in the end, but you need to follow the rules. Good. Oh, girl, you look great. Hey there, dear. Haven't been here in a couple days. Oh, well, that's okay, Jordan. I figured you'd be back around. I'm glad you're back, though. I worry about y'all when y'all don't come around. I try, you know what? When you guys come in the chat and you comment and I get to know you guys, like, I remember you, know what I'm saying? Like, I see you. And then a lot of you guys have been going over to Instagram and following me and then messaging me on there. Girl, I'm only 5'4". I'm short. Oh, I'm a shorty, girl. I'm a shorty. Oh, so depressing. Sorry. I used to be so thin and in shape. God. When I got out of prison, I was 210 pounds. And I got out of prison. I stayed sober for about 9 months. And in those 9 months, this is all I did, you guys. And I lost so much weight. I ate 1,200 calories a day, and I walked every single day. I walked everywhere I went. And I lost 65 pounds. So I know I can do it. Like, I know that I can do it. I just have to do it. And that's the thing. Like, I haven't had that motivation until I've gotten to this point where, like, I feel like I look at myself in the viewfinder in the phone or whatever, and all I can see is this little double chin right here, and it drives me insane. And my cheeks are so puffy. So, I noticed I dream more when I shut the phone. I'll tell you what worked for me. What worked for you, Dave? Tell me your secret. I weighed 130 pounds a year and a half ago, and I'm at 215 now. Aw, it's okay. Don't be discouraged. Is 215 a good weight for you, though? If you're a guy, that might not be a bad weight. Nicole, you're adorable. You know where you feel your best, and with your determination, I know you'll get there. Absolutely. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get there, you guys. We're going to get there together. I'll show you guys my progress. As I make progress, I will, let's see how your appetite is without Suboxone. I am really excited to see that. Because here's another thing. I think I also noticed a lack of motivation and a want to eat more candy / chocolate / sugar and stuff. And I know that's from Suboxone. What up, you even grow, bro? Nikolai, right? A 7-foot-tall assassin watching The Do-Over with Mr. Adam Sandler. He. Hey, Cheapo. What's up, baby? Yeah, we're live. We're live. I'm so happy to have all you guys here. Ladies, we are getting a lot more guys to the channel, so we got to be acting right for the guys. Hey, guys. What's up, guys? I'm just like, I'm really excited to see everybody here, though. It's so exciting. My thighs are really big, and the rest of me is small. I'm funny. Me too, man. I'm funny built, too. Hey, Rachel. What's up, girl? I am, like, I think we need to be acting right. Honestly, we always need to act right, right? If you drink any pop, stop. And if you have to drink something sweet and can't, do water, drink Powerade and Gatorade. Try to stop snacking and get your calories through your meals. Also, try to walk as much as you can. Dave, we're going to do this. We're going to do the 1,200 calories. I don't drink Coke. I mean, I might have a Coke like once a week, if that. I think I will too, Cindy. But here's the thing. I want to tell you guys something. Like, I've watched a couple of channels that have tapered off Suboxone, and then when they taper off Suboxone, all they do is, like, talk shit about the medication. And I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm serious. I have so much gratitude for being able to be on the medication. It saved my life. It helped me to, I've never been able to stay sober this long in my life. Like, seriously. So I just want you guys to know that even if I get off Suboxone, we're still going to be like, I still want to help people that are struggling with heroin addiction and who haven't been able to stay sober, who need to get on maintenance medication. I still want to help you guys and encourage you guys and let you know that you're not alone, that you have support here on Real Talk Recovery, okay? Because I think it's really, y'all are going to see, okay? There's a huge need for all-inclusive recovery programs like Mara. And so we're going to be popping over here on Friday night. Y'all wait. I have cut my dose in half on Suboxone in 2 weeks, and I'm doing good. I think it is more of a mind thing. I think so too, Aaron. I think so too. It really is. I'm telling you guys, a lot of, it's all about psychological stuff. Hey, Donna. I want to be with someone who is trying to lose weight and get into the gym. I'm literally hoping to put on 30 pounds. Hey, Donna, I have a friend that has a channel, okay? Okay, I will. Yeah, man, we can definitely work together. I'm super excited. Donna, I have a friend who has a channel. Her name is Avalon. Her channel is called natural, natural addiction recovery. Hey guys, hit Merc. Do you know Avalon's channel? If you do, will you link it? Will somebody link Avalon's channel in the chat? Some kind Shay, they do. What's up, Catherine? Catherine just did a video on her New Year's resolutions and on how she got sober from doing 30, how many bags of it? I don't know. I'm not a heroin addict. I was on opiate pills. But what is 30 bundles or 30 bags? What does that mean? I've never even bought a bundle before. Seriously, you guys, here in Arkansas, they don't have, that's not how it is here. Suboxone saved my life. I finally told the girl I was talking to that was judgmental about Suboxone that I was on it. I don't know how it went. Still, I think she was okay with it. Good. It was 3 bundles, 30 bags. Okay. Not to offend, but many can relate. I sure can. 10 bags in a bundle. Hey, Jill. Cannabis has helped my mental health more than any dangerous medication will. That's awesome. I'm so happy that marijuana helps you. There's Avalon's channel, Donna. Merc just linked it. Thank you, Merc. Okay, so when I was getting high, you guys also have to understand it was 4.5 years ago. Okay, when I was getting high 4.5 years ago, the only heroin that we had here was they sold it in these little capsules. Okay, and so I probably shot heroin maybe 20 times in my life. I was always shooting Roxy's. Okay, 30 milligram Roxy or Dilaudid or morphine. But I remember getting it, and it was in a little capsule, and you unscrew the capsule, and it was like a tan off-whitish powder. That's the only heroin that I've done. Now, I will tell you this. When I shot heroin for the first time, it rocked my world. Hey, Brandon, what's up, man? Was it called Scramble in the... I don't know. Honestly, I was dating this guy. This was before I met my husband. It was right before I met my husband. I was dating this guy, and we bought it from this black guy down an alley in Little Rock. I live in Little Rock. It's like down an alley in downtown Little Rock. And it was just, the clear capsules that you can buy and put like vitamin stuff in. It was in that. And when I shot this shit up, you guys, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I was out. It knocked me out. And my friend video cameraed me. And I was like, I was nodded, straight nodding out. President Clinton's hometown. Yes, that's right. But that's all I've ever had. That's the only kind of heroin I've done. Everything else, the whole time I was shooting up, you guys, it was methamphetamine and Roxy's. And I call them Roxy's, but it's oxycodone, 30 milligram oxycodone. And they're little itty bitty blue pills. And then Dilaudids and methamphetamine, cocaine. Now, see, I've never even seen it before. You guys, black tar heroin, never seen it. Yes, M-Box 30s, yes. And then they had the other ones with the A51 or A15 on them. I didn't go back to the needle when I relapsed, Nicole. I'm so proud of you. A215, that's it. I'm so proud of you, Jimmy, because I know that must have been hard. Listen, that's why it makes me so scared, you guys. That's why I'm so scared to relapse, because I know, man, if I go back out, I can't get high no other way. If I'm going to get high, it's going straight in my veins. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to trigger anybody. I'm just telling y'all. And so that's why I stay away. I stay away from all those people. I don't go around nobody like that, And here's the thing. When you went to that concert, Jimmy, I was like, oh, shucky ducky, I'm worried about him. And I knew how excited you were about going to that concert. But do you think was that something, did you see people there that were getting high, or did you go with people that were getting high? Because I was like, I've been to a couple concerts in my sobriety, And I always go with my husband. And me and my husband are both sober. So we're each other's ride or die, you know? I mean, that's what it was. It was the concert. I had, yeah. You had a shot of whiskey, and then what happened? You started getting loosey-goosey, and then you were like, I can just have one. That's how it happens. It always happens like that. And you guys, here's the thing. You might be able to go out and do just one, but that's not going to happen every time. You might be able to do just one time, and then the next thing you know, your ass is going to be back on Skid Row, flying a sign, sucking a D for a bag of dope, okay? Like, for real. Hey, Leonard, what's up, baby? Then I was like, does the dealer still have the same number? And I texted her, oh my God, Jimmy, and she still had the same number. Yeah, that's all it takes. It gets us in our minds. I live in the hood and I stay in the house because there is drug dealers that approach me everywhere. Damn, Jordan, really? Sucking the D, you man. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Callie. Hey, we're not PG over here. This is fucking rated R. Y'all better watch out. No, once she responded. I mean, I know. I've been in that situation. I've been in that situation where, like, I wanted to not do it, but then I had already gone so far. You know what I mean? And so when I tell you guys about the disease of addiction, and I share with you guys, yeah, y'all don't forget to give me a thumbs up, fools. When I'm sharing with you guys about the disease of addiction and the process that you go through, I promise if you'll listen to me, you're going to hear where you've gone through that same process, okay? Trigger, okay? So you get triggered. Then what happens? You start thinking. So write it down. And I'm telling you guys, trigger, thought. Then what happens? You start obsessing. Trigger, thought, obsession. Then what happens after that obsession? You use, you pick up, you get high. After you use, then you start craving more. All right? So trigger, thought, obsession, use, craving. All right? Then you go on a spree and the vicious cycle starts over again. That's what I'm telling you guys. If you'll write down some of these things that I'm telling you guys, trigger, thought, obsession, use, craving, vicious cycle, repeat. Yes, and I'm telling you guys, you'll be able to identify it when it's happening to you. And if you get tripped up and you relapse and you can't identify it before it happens, then you can fucking go back and you can say, you know what? She was right. Let me look at my relapse. Let me learn from that relapse so I don't make the same mistake again. I had to make many mistakes, you guys, to get to the point where I was like, fuck that shit. I ain't going back no more. Do you know what I'm saying? And listen, I don't think that I'm immune from relapsing, you guys. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to go back that way anymore. You know, I smoked a lot of horrible withdrawals. Wouldn't wish that addiction upon anybody. Hey, Cheapo, back in the day, I used to kick it with this guy named Flip. His real name was Philip, but we called him Flip because one day we were on a houseboat. And he's a heavy set guy, probably about 325 pounds. And he was holding on to the ropes on either side of the front of this houseboat. And he was on the front of the houseboat with the ropes like this. And he was leaning forward like he was Titanic. Well, he leaned forward too far. And he couldn't pull himself back up. And he fell underneath the houseboat. We ran him over and clipped his butt cheek with the propeller of the boat, and his whole butt cheek was bleeding. So after that, we called him Flip. Well, I used to hang out with this guy, Flip, and he had a friend who had a mail order bride from like somewhere in Asia. And she brought over these amazing, elaborate, like silver dragon pipes. And I'm not talking like just a little pipe that you hold. I'm talking it was like a full dragon. And then you put that opium in it and you smoked it. And that's the only time I've ever smoked opium in my life. But these pipes were like something that you would see on like a show from like a fucking like karate, you know, like that kind of stuff. I mean, like all beautiful detail. It was so cool. But yeah, that's the only time I've ever smoked opium. I don't want to die either. I don't want to die either. I need to get my little boy in Taekwondo. He said he wants to do that. And it'll help him with his discipline. Y'all, my son, I love him so much, but that boy right there, he's crazy like his mama. Anyway, now I don't know where this live stream has went. If you're new to my channel, that's how these things go sometimes. We just kind of get to talking. My relapse is injured by the facts of I just not wanting to go to jail or have abscesses anymore. Callie, I understand, girl. Damn, those abscesses are the worst too. The first time I ever had an abscess, you guys, it was in my mouth. Have you guys ever had an abscess in your mouth? It was a big old bubble on the back gum of my on the back of my gum, and I remember taking a needle and popping it, and all this stuff just started. It was disgusting. You could smell it coming out of my mouth. I've had those in my mouth, and then I've had them right here, like on this part of my arm. Did you see Nick Gordon, his first study of the year? Yeah, I saw that. Man, it makes me so sad, you guys. Like, I hate that people don't have to die. And this is why I'm an advocate for maintenance medication, you guys, because people don't have to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be ashamed. Get on maintenance medication. Get on Suboxone. Get on methadone and save your life. You know, if you're out there and you're still wanting to get high and you can't get sober, get on maintenance medication, and hopefully that will help you to make a change, you know, so that way you can have therapy and have meetings and all kinds of stuff. He was Whitney Houston's daughter's boyfriend, right? Right, Shay? Bobby Christina, right? That's what we're about over here, you guys. We're about all-inclusive recovery. We're about supporting each other where we're at. I don't care. Listen, if you smoke the marijuana and that helps you stay sober, more power to you, okay? I don't smoke marijuana because, first of all, I can't. My clinic they won't let me move forward in my treatment program if I did. But if that works for you, who am I to say it's not good? Both arms and both legs for 1 to 3 months at the time. MRSA. Girl, you are so lucky that didn't go in your blood and kill you. Hey, Melysa, tell them what happened with you and yours. Melysa, can I tell them, girl? Melysa had to have open heart surgery, you guys, because she was climbing underneath her trailer house and the sewer system had broken. So there was like all kinds of waste underneath the trailer, and she was going underneath there because she was trying to get this cat that was stuck. Well, the cat scratched her, and she ended up getting that stuff in her scratch, and she ended up having to have open heart surgery because of that. And she's an addict like we are. I said, girl, you are so lucky. Can you believe that out of all the times she was shooting dope, the one time she goes under to like try and save this cat's life, she ends up having to get her heart. She has her open heart surgery. Damn is right, girl. When she told me that story, I was like, oh my God. But that's just the thing, you guys, like staph infection, that stuff from just Marissa, I hadn't shot open forever, like 7 years. Right. It was from the cat with and the sewer stuff underneath the trailer. It mixed together and got in her scratch and made her sick. What's up, boo?
What are you talking?
I'm talking to the channel. You want to say hi? Huh? You want to say hi? Okay. Go ahead. You come on. Pop your head on up. There's 25 people in the chat. You want to say hi to everybody?
No.
Come on.
No.
Say what's up.
No.
Say what's up. Say
What's up?
That's Nate. That's my chicken nugget.
Where's my phone?
I had staph on my skin, went into my blood, created a bacteria infection that spread to my heart and attached itself, creating a growth. You're a miracle, girl. I love you so much. Isn't he the freaking cutest, Megan? I agree, Cheapo.
Mom. Where
Yeah.
did you put my phone?
Your phone? I think I plugged it into the charger upstairs. Yes, he is. Brandon, tomorrow, I got home late from work today, and so tomorrow he's going to come on. Now, you guys, please bear with me when this fool comes on, because there's no telling what is going to come out of his mouth, so just be ready, okay? I was looking at some pictures of Nate when he was little, you guys, and I started crying today because I can't believe how he's becoming a little man. And Deidra, you have to go watch him. You will laugh for days. I had just been to the hospital 2 weeks before for an allergic reaction to some essential oils. Damn, girl, I'm so glad you're alive, Missa.
Which charger?
The one where the Game Boy's plugged into it, huh?
Yeah.
Go, your phone's up there, though. Look on the bed where I was laying, or on the dresser. I'll be up there in just a second. I'm fixing to shut down this live stream, okay? My son is 5 years old, you guys. Yes, baby. That's the worst thought and feeling, time missed with kids. It is. It really is, you guys. What's his channel name? Big Sid, Real Prison Talk. And just so you guys know, he is a character. Big Sid is a character. He is not a real person. It's all a joke. Okay?
Mom.
Public service announcement. Please don't get offended by Sid, everyone. He is a comedian. Thank you, Merk.
Mommy,
Yes.
I can't find my phone.
Okay, I'll be up there in just 2 minutes. 2 shakes of a lamb. Hold on. He used to like being on camera. I know. The older he gets, the more he's becoming like his daddy, you guys.
7, 6, 5.
They see you. Hey, Nate, do you want to show everybody your
What?
your hoverboard?
I can't pick this up.
Oh, I'll show it to him. Never mind.
No, I'm gonna do it.
I want you to say hi to everybody, though.
I'm gonna
If he's really like that, we wouldn't talk about him. Right, we wouldn't. Little squid, big Sid gonna have to catch that fade with me.
Mommy.
There can only be one big
Mom.
swole ass white dude from California. I love you, Daniel. What, baby? What? Okay. Daniel is our family, you guys. We love him so much. He's going when he slams Wes Watson. I know, right? Okay, let me show you guys. Nate got a hoverboard and he wants to show y'all.
what it does.
No, don't turn it on. But just show them the hoverboard. Okay. There you go. Say hi to everybody. Okay. He says no, he don't want to say hi. How do sober people deal with major surgery? Okay, this is what you do. And then we're going to end the stream because this has just been a party, y'all. Sober people deal with surgery like this, okay? If you've been sober and you're having a major surgery to where you're going to have to be put
Mom?
asleep or you're going to need pain medication.
You know I'm crazy with candy.
You're going to have 2 more pieces. That's it. Then you have to brush your teeth, Nate, okay?
Okay.
Seriously, man. Okay. Yes, Dave. It goes so fast. And we have a go-kart that attaches to it. Wait until I get... Seriously, if you guys... I can't upload videos of my son here on my channel because YouTube sucks. So if you guys want to join my Patreon, seriously, I'll make a $1 tier for those of you guys that can't afford the $3 tier. I'll make a $1 tier because, hey, Jexy, we're going to do like videos with Nate riding his hoverboard and his go-kart, and it's just me fun. So come over there and join. It's just Real Talk Recovery. Go to www.patreon.com/Real Talk Recovery. Okay. So let me tell you guys about what happens with sober people in surgery. Focus, Nicole. Okay, So if you've been sober for a little bit and you have to have a major surgery and you're going to need pain medication, all right? And let's say like you are going to have it. Let's say you broke your freaking ankle in half and you've got to have pain medication. You're suffering, okay? You have to make a plan, all right? Do not get caught up having that medication in your possession to where you can overtake it, all right? So let someone know, first of all, that is your sober support. Number 2, find somebody you can trust that you can give this medication to, and they can give it to you as it's prescribed, okay? All right. Thank you, Merck. I appreciate you, babe. And that's it. You're going to be fine. But just make a plan, okay? And have somebody hold it for you. That's really what I would recommend, you guys, because I know me. Once I get that feeling from them hydros, I want to take 6 of them all at one time. So try your best to make a plan so that way you don't have to worry about that. But what if you're on subs and the narcotic pain meds might not work? Okay, Danielle, if you're on Suboxone, okay, and your doctor, first of all, if you're on Suboxone, you need to let your Suboxone doctor know that you're going to be having surgery. What your Suboxone doctor will have you do, if you're going to need to take pain medication instead of Suboxone, is they will have you stop taking your Suboxone 3 days before your surgery. Then when you have your surgery, you'll take your regular pain medication, and then when you're ready to stop taking the pain medication, you'll stop, and then you'll get back on your Suboxone. That's it. But you have to have communication with your doctor and your Suboxone doctor. So everybody needs to be in on the whole plan, okay? Now, if it's an elective surgery and you're new into your recovery, let's say you got like 3 months sober and you need to have a tooth pulled and it can wait. Wait. If that tooth can sit in there a little bit longer, let's say you've been ignoring it for 10 years since you've been in active addiction and your tooth is sore and you're like, wait a second, wait, so that way you can get a little bit stronger in your recovery. Like, I'm serious, you guys. If you don't have to go and get surgery, or it's just an elective thing and you can wait for a little bit, put it off for a little bit longer just so you can get yourself stable in your sobriety, okay? And then there's also circumstances when you don't have to take the pain medication. Just because the doctor's offering to you, it doesn't mean you need to take it. It doesn't mean you have to take it. You can say no. Can you believe it? You can say no to hydrocodone, y'all. I just had myself listed as allergic to opiates when I broke my leg and just took subs. I had to have ketamine to set and wait 11 days for surgery because of the broken bone, though. See, Mandy, that's great, girl. I'm so proud of you. That's awesome. You'd also be surprised the level of pain your body can handle if you are off drugs for a bit. Absolutely. That's great. And see, you guys, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to take pain meds. You know, when we were in our addiction, we were so used to being like, yeah, give me. You don't have to take them, you know? But it's really best to make a plan. But you need to be off all pain meds to get on Suboxone, right? Yes, you have to be off the pain medication to get back on Suboxone, because if you get back on your Suboxone while you have opiates in your system, it'll make you sick. Precipitated withdrawal. For those of you guys that have questions about like Suboxone and methadone, I have Dr. B coming on tomorrow night. I think he's more familiar with Suboxone, but he's a doctor, so he can answer any questions you have. He's coming on tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I really, really hope you guys will join us and ask as many questions as you want. If you want your question to get answered and you have a question for the doctor, text me, DM me, or email me your question. The questions that get commented to me in the community tab, DM'd or emailed to me first, are going to be the questions I have written down, and I'm going to ask the doctor those questions first. Then I will go to the live stream and I will ask, hey guys, do you have any questions? Drop your questions. If we have a bunch of people in the stream and the stream's going real fast, your question might not be seen. So if you want me to be able to ask your question and get in there for sure, DM me at Real Talk Recovery on Instagram, or send me an email at demayon@yahoo.com, or text message me on the Real Talk Recovery phone line. And I will have those questions all written down. Okay? So, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream this evening. It was a little bit of everything in this live stream. I really, really enjoy talking to you guys. Y'all know y'all make my day, like for real. Y'all make my day. Every single day I get to come on here and talk with you guys and interact with you guys. Y'all make my day. Show me the scar you said you had on your arm, Nicole. You said you were going to show us one day and never did. Oh, from me burning a cigarette? Not that one. That's pretty bad too, isn't it? Is it from my track mark or from when I caught myself on fire? I don't know if you can see this one right here is where I burned myself with a cigarette. Then this one right here is where I caught myself on fire with the, remember when I had the rum and the cheese queso that I caught on fire at my job? Oh my God, the skin, you can see how bad of a scar that one is. And then you can see where this is so hard. You see how you see that line? I used to drag my rig out and it just scrapes down my arm like that. Sorry guys. But anyways, one day, you know what I'll do? I'll have to take pictures with the flash on so you guys can see them better. I love you guys. Y'all, anything you want to know about me, just ask me and I'll tell you. A needle, Deidra, a needle. The syringe girl. Deidra, I love you so much. Deidra is such a good girl, you guys. I love you, girl. What I would do is I would inject, and then instead of pulling it out like this, I would drag it. So it would scrape my skin right there. So I have this long line down my arm. Isn't that stupid? Stupid. Yes. Oh, I love you, Shay. What's wrong, baby? Right, Danielle? I wish I didn't know, girl. I wish I didn't know. And listen, you guys, just before we wrap this up, you know, I tell you guys all these stories and I show you guys these scars and we laugh and we have a good time. But I want you guys to know, like, I'm not proud of any of that. Like, I was struggling in my addiction for a long time and I finally feel like, I was struggling for a long time. And I can finally look back on my life and I can see like that, you know, I went through every bit of that struggle to be where I'm at today. And also the last year of being on YouTube, I have found my purpose, which is helping other people and which is sharing my experience with other people. So, that helps me, you know what I mean? So I don't think you guys can ever understand, like, I share these things with you guys because I hope that it helps you guys. And I hope that when you hear me sharing this, my main focus, my main hope is that you'll hear it and you'll say, 1, I relate. 2, I'm not alone. And 3, I want to get my life back together. You know, I see where Nicole's at and I want to get to where I can be like that too. You know, I hope that when I share these stories with you guys, you hear me and it's not because I'm like, yeah, I'm such a junkie. It's nothing like that, right? It's not because I'm proud of it or anything. It's because I want to reach you guys and I want to connect with you guys. And the way I connect with y'all is through my struggle. That's how I connect with you guys. And that's how I feel when you guys give me feedback and you share with me what you've been through, when you text me, email me, DM me, and I get to hear your stories. I feel like I know you guys. I feel like we're family. And that's how I get to know you guys. It helps me too. You guys help me stay sober. You might not understand that, but when you start helping other people, you'll understand that it will help you stay sober. And then you'll come back and you'll be like, damn it, she was right. I totally understand what she was saying. Why she was always telling me that I was helping her. Because it's true. You guys help me. If you're in active addiction, you're helping me. If you're sober, you're helping me. You guys help me by being here and sharing with me what you've gone through. You know, it's such an amazing, amazing situation. It's a miracle that we can sit here and we can share with each other. And it's like we're healing together, you know? Valley and amount I had a panic attack. I just went. Okay, good Shay. I love you, girl. I hate the dentist too. Oh, so that's why I share this stuff with you guys. Okay, I know sometimes I like to shock y'all a little bit or be silly, but really the focus of my channel is to give back and help you guys. Okay, and in return, y'all help me too. So welcome to all my new subscribers. I am so excited to have you guys here. It's literally a miracle. I don't know how this makes me sound, but it makes me feel so good when you read my comments. I spend a lot of time on YouTube and other people don't acknowledge. Jordan, I love you, man. Listen to me. Somebody else left a comment just like that. And he said, oh my God, you responded. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, I always leave love on people's channels and they never respond. Appalachian Mountains in Arkansas. The Ozark Mountains are here. And I'm just a regular person like you guys. I am no better than you. I have time to talk. I have time to answer your comments. I have time to read your comments. You know, one day my channel might get to where I can't read every single one, but by God, I'll work my ass off to read them, y'all. And if I can't read every one, I'll read every other one. And I can't read every other one, I'll read every third one. So I want to remain humble. Okay? Like, we pay attention. Exactly, Merc. And you're not just like a passerby. You know? I'm still good. A lot of people worry about that too, like that I'll forget them or something, or that I'm not going to be the same person that I was, but I feel like I'm the same as I was when I had 500 subscribers. I feel like I am connecting with you guys. Like, my channel isn't about like us being 1 million subscribers strong. It's about connection. It's about connection. You guys help me. One day, maybe you'll be able to understand. But I really don't think you guys can ever understand how much you guys have helped me. I really don't think y'all will ever, ever be able to understand. It just changed my life. So, anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you later.